How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I'm your host, FaZe Crypto, and today we will be discussing Bitcoin's price is actually up 12% since the halving, and I want to talk about DigiByte as well. And I have a really great article, a Reddit post that I want to talk about, where this person we should probably give a bit of attention to, where I'm gonna read this Reddit post. So adoption is a broad terminology. Adoption is overwhelmingly occurring with regard to very specific aspects of blockchain technology. The largest companies in the world have already adopted some of the most interesting blockchain and crypto projects. Most such projects are very high level, whereas DigiByte is a truly fundamental part of the crypto space. A pillar, a platform that technologies will be built on. I tout DigiByte as a public utility. And analogies can be made in almost every mental analysis of the DigiByte blockchain is overwhelmingly the optimal, cost-effective, and fundamentally superior choice. Many companies and governments are choosing the build their own blockchain. An analogy can be made to a shipping company building its own road. The engineers say it will cost 10 million USD. Then the engineers say, why not use Highway 7 down the road 2 miles? Highway 7 is free, achieving the company 10 million USD in savings. The DigiByte blockchain is a public road built, maintained, secured by the general public. At no cost to companies and governments. It's the logical, rational, and financially superior choice. And this goes on to say, to understand the prospects for DigiByte, we must understand the potential for UTXO blockchains in general. UTXO blockchain is a redundant data storage system, incentivized for new participants to contribute security work well. Retaining a complete duplicate of the data. So I think that it is interesting, that analogy about building their own blockchain is sort of like reinventing the wheel for really no good reason. And I think that will probably be one of the greater selling points for blockchains that are already in existence. And to a large extent, this does lend itself over to the concept of, I would say this definitely does apply to Ethereum. Which I would imagine Ethereum at the current time of recording this video is probably one of the most undervalued assets and one of those things that people are sleeping on. But I think one that does draw my attention even more would be something like DigiByte for the reasons highlighted in that post, which is definitely interesting to just talk about all these different things. And I think it will be interesting just to see the different aspects of adoption that all these different things are occurring. But anyway, Bitcoin's price up 12% since the halving. Bitcoin has seen steady gains in price since the halving took place on May 11th. The number of institutional investors trading in the CME crypto options market is a sign of continued interest in the asset class. At press time, Bitcoin's price has risen 12% since the reward of Bitcoin miners was cut in half. Over the past 24 hours, Bitcoin was trading up 6% at 9,689. The world's first cryptocurrency is chugging higher with technical indicators, including the 10-day and 50-day moving average above bullish levels since May 13th. So definitely interesting. I won't read all these. You guys can go check out that Reddit post and that article for yourself. But it is very interesting just to see, especially in the context of all the uncertainty that we've been seeing, how people have naturally sort of moved over to Bitcoin, and of course, sort of connected blockchains. I'm going to keep this video relatively short because I think that those 2 points right there were well enough where I've given you guys a pretty good soundbite of me reading this, and definitely check out DigiByte Reddit. I think it's pretty slept on. If I could make a advertisement for DigiByte Reddit to just everybody out there who I can connect through these YouTube videos and all these different things would be pretty nice. I mean, right now we've got 21.9K members on this DigiByte Reddit. So it would be interesting to see if we could get more people on there. And of course, DigiByte Twitter is pretty well and active. I've been working to migrate over to different platforms because my strong point is YouTube. But overall, I think that it is interesting just to see how this community has been able to build and strategically being able to connect with all of you and look at the variables from an objective standpoint. It is interesting. It is pretty awesome to see how this emerging space has had a lot of weight to it. But yeah, all that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. And I make sure that you guys remember, I'm not your dad. I'm not your financial advisor. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. So make sure that you do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and of course, comment down below and let us know what you guys think. Now, do you totally agree with me? Or do you think I'm out of line? What do you think about these different points that we brought up? Always interested in hearing your opinions. Having that conversation go. The conversation that often happens in the comment section below this video is full of value. It's really great to see that we've been able to build such an awesome community where we can appreciate everybody's perspective when it comes to these things, which I think is probably one of our strongest points in the cryptocurrency space. Is whether you're an advocate of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, DigiByte, Litecoin, Cardano, Monero, everybody's welcome, and I think we're all sort of on the same page as far as where the technologies are going. And I think that we're having a similar conversation as the ones that's happening with major corporations and governmental bodies in nations that are being faced with these same sort of decisions. So yeah, all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one. Have a good one.